Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the Sci Show. We are back for war attacks. What a huge night. This could be my worst war ever, and I don't care. As everyone knows, I did get to release a code overnight, which gave everyone a pin that was designed for me. Everyone's support has blown me away. It is just absolutely crazy, and we can see here complete demigod. From Eternal Destruction has to be my first target, as is rocking the amazing Crow pin. So let's see what we can do. I've gone for some purples, a bit of insanity. I basically used Krawn because I don't use him much anymore. It's just amazing how quickly these heroes do get a little bit outdated with the stats. We can see Krawn over here, 3250 as his HP. Hunter is 4300, so that's basically one extra whole hit that he can take. Similar with Charles. So they've got some good skills, but they are definitely getting lower in some of the stats. So that's why I've used that. Just gone the purple, gone some insanity. I've not really got any protection against that. Hopefully that Pertinax isn't the strongest tank, so I was hoping those purples would get the job done, which they did. Got a couple of healers, as it is Arrow War 2, so I think healing is important. And now we'll just see what we can nail with the insanity. There's no point taking Cheris out with it, although Cheris is a dangerous target, so I think I might... I think I'm just going to try and kill Ceres. No, I might kill Chunky. And see if I can get some insanity on Richard. May not even get the kill, to be honest. 1900. Ooh. Just going to hit with... What am I going to do here? Might just hit with 3 yellows and see if that does a bit more damage. Not a lot, but it might just be enough. I'd love for that 25 defense to go down, but... Oh, look, I've got plenty of purples. I'm looking alright. Let's just see if we can get the kill. Probably won't. No, didn't think so. But we should get the follow-up hit. I've got plenty of healing ready to go. So let's get my healing up. Even if Cheris goes off, Charles should clear the silence and allowing Krawn to then heal. That's where Charles, even though again outdated, but that silence resistance is just awesome against someone like Cheris or Sun, the outlaw dude who also does silence. So now we should get the kill over there on Chunky, and we should be good to... Oh, didn't see that Farah was asleep. That's a little unfortunate, but that's how we roll. For anyone who hasn't watched the video from last night, go check it out. The comments are amazing. I am going to get around to responding to all of the comments. I'm going to make a video. When I announce the winners, I am going to put a heap of screenshots in of some of the amazing comments that are in there. So keep it fun. Roast the crap out of me. The ones I find funniest are the ones that make a bit of fun of me. So it's a bit of a Aussie thing there, I think. So yeah, just keep making fun of me. I'm not going to be offended. Make them as fun as possible and enjoy it. Now, I have been given an update on the prizes as well. I know not everyone that's watching this, there's not as, this video won't have heaps of views and it may not be anyone who's in the competition, etc. But I have been given a bit of extra info on the major code. So instead of giving me just one major with 10, sort of enough gems for a 10 pull, I've got 10 codes, I believe. And those codes will have 500 gems each. But I am nothing if not a man of my word. So I will add, I'm going to grab a prepaid credit card and add an additional prize to one of the winners so that someone will actually get at least 10 pulls if they choose to use the credit card on the game. They don't have to. But yeah, I said someone was going to get 10 pulls, so we'll make sure someone gets 10 pulls. That's the way I roll. So yeah, keep an eye out for the winning video. There'll be heaps of comments. And let's hope the rest of this war keeps going like that. Alright, up next is Mo99, again rocking the crow pin, so how can I resist? Shout out to Mo, love your work, beautiful human. Let's see what we can get. I've taken some blues against Bernadette, got Lord Loki, obviously protection, Sludge's protection, Big Dicky Boy, glass, so he can reflect it just to give a bit of extra protection, trying to get some fast ailments going on. Sun to then take advantage once the bleed is up from... Sorry, I'm clicking things too quickly. Yeah, I think... See if I can get the little cascade over there with some greens. See if I can get... I'd love some blues before the greens. But at worst, if I can just get those greens up. I'd love to try and get some yellows. To get Sludgy up and running. It's not looking fantastic. We can at least get some damage going. Oh, that was nice. Stop. Okay. Alright, now we're looking good. We'll... Can't do much. We'll go the painting. I don't care too much about the Wildcat. She can keep coming back, whatever. That was annoying that Chunky Roy survived that. We'll get some damage going over here. There we go, looking pretty damn good already. I hope you're having a good war already. I think I did have something else to mention, and now I've forgotten what it was. I've mentioned the code. I've mentioned... Yeah. I mentioned the extra prize. That's good. Keep dropping the comments. I love them. Fantastic. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention, I will have an interesting war lined up for the weekend. So people who like me doing the strange war experiments definitely have something interesting coming up. It could either shock you to tears and terror. You may never be the same again. Or it may get you really super excited. So keep an eye out for that one. I may end up putting a song on this video, but I may not as well. I may just ramble all the way through. Hopefully I don't get interrupted by work. I do need to go into the office as soon as I've finished my hits. Don't want to speak too soon, but Fergus has become a reasonably easy target if you have the right heroes. Those heroes generally being Fawn and or Beowulf heroes that will gain mana when he goes off. So basically all 4 of these heroes here will gain mana when he goes off. Maisie doesn't lose any, so that's handy. His mana down is still quite annoying. That can still affect them, but he doesn't actually steal the mana. So that's one really good thing. He gives them a bit of mana. So we'll just roll through here, get a decent amount of reds. I probably didn't play that the best because I may not be paying full attention. But when he goes off, I might get a couple charged already. Oh, I would have loved it if I could get... Alright, we'll just take the dragon and that will get me up and running. Isidore especially is fantastic against Fergus because he does heaps of damage against the Mega Minion as well. Really annoying that Beowulf didn't quite get there. Hopefully we'll get the kills anyway. Oh, it might be a bit of a struggle. It's going to be really annoying if they don't quite die there. Oh, that sucks. Wow. 300. 300. They've all got bleed on. They'd probably die pretty soon. But they're not going to because I didn't quite get everything happening. I'll try to take the greens into Fergus to get the kill with that. Oh, come on. Wow, he had like nothing left. That's a bit annoying. We need a bit of a reset now. I need to try and get my heal up. They still have the bleed, but I just need to... Oi. It's looking so good. There we go. We hopefully now going to get what we need happening anyway. I think I'm going to take... I might actually just kill him to get rid of him. Hopefully the minion, yeah, I should get the kill there. And then I'll just reset. It just gets rid of one of their damage dealers. I could have taken Costume Jiao-Chan, but that's why I've gone there. Got the extra mana, so I might be able to get the second kill as well. Not quite. She's still pretty strong. So now it's just a matter of refreshing the reds. I can just ghost basically into Fergus. Not all over yet. Still got some dangers there around. But hopefully we can just keep getting them down with the bleed. Get some green tiles, some red tiles, and just slowly get things happening. I don't have a heap of attack on their team, so it was, slightly safe from that aspect. And there we go. Now we've got that extra mana. So I know I do use that team a lot, so I'm probably not really teaching anyone anything there. But yeah, there's certain heroes you may fear them, but if you have the right heroes, they can become very, very easy to handle. This team has a bit of everything going on. I'm giving away a little bit, something that you may see in a later video, but you will see I've got Bartholomew, one of the harvest vegetables. It's just crazy. They throw these fiends up. You'll see them just spreading like crazy, and then they turn into mega fiends. But he's also good because he can steal undispellable buffs, so he can steal Gorik's thing. Now, he does only steal 2, and Gorik gives attack boost and mana generation as well. So I've also got Nibbles, who can do a very quick dispel. Just on the off chance he's got more buffs up, I can try to steal at least one, and then Bartholomew should be able to steal his revive if needed as well. Then I've just got a bit of purple for some tile damage. I've got greed if needed, and I don't really want to take that diamond because I'd rather try and get just one more red match to get Nimbles up, but we're going to have to take it. Hopefully it doesn't set him off. We'll get that up and spreading with some heals. 300 damage, deals addition. So I might actually wait for Gorik to go off. I probably should have held on to Nibbles as well. We'll wait for Gorik to go off, and then we'll see exactly how Bartholomew works as to which ones he steals as well. So you can see now he's actually got 3 different buffs. I probably should have tested this prior to a war, but we're just going to now see which buffs I steal exactly. Will I steal the revive? I did steal... Okay. So it doesn't steal it. Okay, so it harvests. Harvest buff removes 2 buffs. Okay. I thought it stole them. There you go. It gets rid of him anyway, so that's handy. Now we just need to get some other things happening here. I've also got a bit of insanity in here just for something, fun. We should hopefully now get something happening. that out there. Hopefully that gets the kill. Yeah, it's very annoying to finally get the kill on. Sometimes it requires a lot of time, but you can see there the power of Bartholomew, especially against Goric. And those fiends, they just spread. They turn into mega fiends. They are just absolutely annoying. This is also the good thing about Silverpaw. He can steal against Goric. He does the greed, which is good, but then he also steals these mega minions that Goric can sprout. So it's just a nice way of getting rid of that mega minion as well. You'll see this fiend over here just bopping along. It's a little seedling with a hat. That's kind of cool. The seedling's a bit lame, but the hat's cool. I like a good hat. Alright, now we just try and finish this off. I am losing a fair bit of health with that burn damage. Didn't actually realise he was reviving over there, so that was a mishap. I'm busy trying to explain things and doing stuff and totally forgetting what I'm actually bloody should be doing, which is focusing on the battle. So hopefully I don't lose this, because that's going to be pretty poor if I do. I think Elkinen's going to die sooner or later with all those fiends anyway. So I'm just going to focus my hit over here. And see what else we can get happening. Yeah, that wasn't the best maneuver by me in total here, but hopefully I just sneak through. Probably don't deserve to win this, but hopefully with what we've got happening, those fiends will just keep going. He does also give counterattack, which is handy, so as long as I can get that up, you know, if Domiventus goes off again, I might be able to survive that. But those fiends are going to do their thing. And one more hit should probably do if I can get charged. Probably the worst thing about Silverpaw, he doesn't actually have any damage. He does the toxin, which is handy, but it's not as nice as just having straight up damage. But we did sneak through. Whew, that was a little bit lucky. Insanity versus Insanity. They don't have a lot or any healing. I think maybe Elkinen might heal a little bit. But yeah, just trying to take advantage of that lack of healing. I feel with an Insanity hero as the tank, I feel it's easier to sort of take advantage of that as an attacker, because you have control over when you fire or when you don't fire. So as long as I've got enough healing, I can sort of get rid of his Insanity, give them Insanity, and just sort of wait it out and, you know, get the win with that technique. I've got plenty of healing. I've got my red matches, which is nice. Trying not to set Burton off, because, you know, any Insanity he puts on is a bit of a risk once he gets it going. So I'd love to get my heroes up before that, especially with the... Oh, don't set him off. Especially with the Reviver. I did just take the Revive as that little bit of, you know, protection in case things went really poorly. So we'll get... bit hard here to control everything. I'm going to put the Fiend on Burton. Actually, what's his... I dropped to 1, so it's undispellable. He's got 5 hits left. Do I just get rid of that? Yeah, I don't think there's much danger if I do that. Get rid of his stone skin, so at least then the hit... Oh, God, don't set him off again. Wow. At least he went insane. It's going to get pretty iffy here, because I'm going to end up with a heap of Insanity. It was probably lucky that he hit the same Rosanna. So now I'll get the Fiend spreading over there, because Jana's close. I'll probably get a kill here, but I just need to be a little bit cautious. It's looking reasonable, but I need to kind of get rid of my Insanity before I start trying a Revive or anything crazy. So I need to actually get a heal up first. So it's probably safe to try Alyssa. I'll wait and hopefully those two will die pretty quickly. And then I can start being a bit riskier with taking heals and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to risk a heal just yet. I've got plenty of reds there. I'll drop those into elk. Now it's probably safe to attempt to heal. If it backfires, that's just bad luck. I'm definitely not going to risk a revive just yet. So we'll just keep healing this off. And again, this is just understanding the team that you're taking and knowing that if you are playing the insanity game, you do take a reviver. It's just being able to control the board and making those decisions. I understand when I take this team that it could turn into a very long battle with lots of decisions to make. So I make those decisions. But don't take that insanity team and then just start trying to fire your heroes when they have insanity up, because you'll end up backfiring and you won't like the results. And I'm going to risk it now on 10, and we've got the kill there. Lucky last, a very random team here. I've got a few moths to get the moth dust. They do have some protection against that, but not anything crazy. She reflects straight up, which is slightly annoying. The yellows against Delorfa don't have a cleanse, which again is a bit of a risk. And it's not looking great. It's always away. I've gone 5 for 5. And then it just turns to crap at some point. Excuse me. So Katsis is like being very antisocial. She's been asleep on my lap the whole time, but refusing to say hello to anyone. Okay, what do we need to do here? We need yellows. Got some protection. So they've got a couple of hit alls. So that's where the protection comes in. They don't have a heap of attack. The Luffle are probably with the burn damage. I probably should have taken a bit more protection against that because it will eat me up pretty quickly. But it is also safe to just sort of throw random tiles into their healers or reviver. It's not really a big drama. But I'm just hoping to stay alive long enough to end up getting those yellows and getting some stuff happening with that. Not even a green anywhere. So, I think I just want to get rid of a few more tiles without setting Delufala off just yet. Wow. Just anything of my colour would be fantastic. She's gonna go now. I just need to try and get a red somewhere. That's been such a and this is where a slow board can just. I know it's nice to try and overcome the boards, and I generally am a big fan of bad boards will slowly turn, but just if you don't get something and you get cracked like this, it can be over very, very bloody quickly. So I've had one special. So I've got 3 different colours on my team. So and this is where you need to not beat yourself up as well. None of us like losing, but the way I always think of war is it's the same for both teams. So, sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate because if I can get a yellow here, I can possibly, come back from this to a degree, but it's not looking great. That burn's going to take, but yeah, it's the same for both teams. So, yeah, we get frustrated, you get a loss, whatever, but the enemy team goes through the exact same cycle. And, yeah, no, it's Dunskies. Probably he's kill himself anyway, but I'm just trying to get the damage as whatever I could. That ward she puts up is amazing. I'm not going to survive this, so what can I do to try and get some yellows in? Probably not the best maneuver. It might set Delutha off. She'll heal a bit, but just on the off chance a yellow came in and something great happened, but I'm going to die. Unfortunately, couldn't do 6 of 6. I hope you are having a fantastic war. Best of luck to you. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, remember to gently press the subscribe button. Give your kitty a scritch for me. Check out my score. Go check my other video. What is my score? There you go, 311. Good job to everyone over 300. We are looking pretty good in this war, I think. Enjoy your war. Don't stress. Go check my video out. Get your code. Rock your crow pin. Have a bloody good one.